down here anywhere? Anybody? Palm trees. It takes a long time for a tree to grow. But if you... Okay, what was this? The palm trees. Palm trees. It takes a long time for a tree to grow. If where we're standing, the ocean comes up here 2 or 3 times a year, so it kills them before they really get a chance to get started. Now, let's everybody look at the big sand dune again. Do you have an emergency, buddy? Let's look at the big sand dune over here again. Do you see it looks like it's a trail in the middle? With your eyes, I want you to follow that trail to the bottom. Follow the trail to the bottom. And at the bottom of that sand dune over there, you're going to see 5 or 6 plants with leaves like my fingers here. The leaves are sticking up and going in different directions. They're dark green. They're very stiff. They're not blowing in the wind. When the Spanish discovered Florida, they discovered them too. They didn't have them in Europe. They weren't familiar with them. And when they bumped into them, it stuck into them like a knife. So it reminded them of the knife the Spanish stick at the end of their rifle. Anybody know the name of that knife? Bayonet. We still call that plant today a Spanish bayonet. The Spanish actually planted them around their forts and around their gardens to help protect them. Because if you've ever bumped into one of them, you don't want to do it again. It hurt really bad. Let's everybody turn and face the ocean. Stay next to the railing. What's the name of that ocean off our beach here in Jacksonville? Everybody. Well, that was a wimpy answer. What's the name of our ocean?
Atlantic Ocean.
That sounds a little better. Atlantic Ocean. Now, if we're facing the Atlantic Ocean now, in the mornings, it looks like the sun comes up from behind the ocean. So what direction does the sun rise? North. You don't have to say this. East. The east. What direction does the sun rise? Okay. Now this afternoon, the sun's going to set behind us. So what direction is behind us? Now this is a little harder. If you are facing east, what direction to your right? Starts with an S.
West. South.
Starts with an S.
South.
That's everything. Sorry about that. Let everybody look south.
It's aliens.
Look south. Look south. Those buildings you see down there, those are Atlantic Beach, Neptune Beach, and Jacksonville Beach. Those are the beach communities here in Jacksonville. Now let's everybody look to the left. What direction's that? North. North. Oh, we got that one. Now, do you see the little sandy beach at the horizon up there in front of us? What's the name of that big river that flows through Jacksonville? St. John's River, and that's where the river enters the ocean. We call it the mouth of the St. John's River. Matter of fact, that's where that ship just came out of. And if you follow that sandy beach out, you see the rocks going out in the ocean. Those are called the jetties. They help protect the entrance to the St. John's River there. And with your good eyes, what were the name of those things I said the Coast Guard used to mark the Deepwater Channel?
Buoys.
Do you see them going out there? Do you see any buoys?
No.
They suck. As a matter of fact, that ship's about to, look at that one, it's about to pass the cover up. We won't see it anymore. It's going to be on the left side. Do any of you see colors?
No.
Can you see the colors of any of them?
I see blue.
They can usually see the colors. Okay, we won't get on the beach. We're going to stay on the sandy trail. I told you how important the plants are to us. When we're walking in the beach, you may see some holes in the sand. Some of these holes are small. You put your little finger in them. Some of them are so big you can put your hands in these holes. These holes are made by ghost crabs or sand crabs. Now, we don't usually see the crab out here. They hear us coming, they run and hide. We probably sound like a herd of elephants and they get out of the way. But we do see their homes. So if you see these holes out here today, try not to step on them. Don't put anything down in them. And don't think you can dig them up, okay? So watch out for them when you walk. And sometimes you step on them just by accident you didn't see them. But try to watch out for them. Also, you got something special today. Last week, we had, you see where the red lifeguard chair is there? When we get out in the beach, about where that chair is, we have our first turtle nest that I've seen out here last week. But then, yesterday we were out here, there's another one down here closer to us.
too far.
tape around it.
It's way too far.
They have a sea turtle patrol.
And can you see the
They
heat
come out
waves?
at night and they can see where the turtle has crawled
It's
up on
freaking hot.
And so they find the nest and they mark it and they put like a screen over it to keep animals out from digging up the eggs. And of course, hopefully the little fence keeps people out as well, okay? But anyway, those are the first two. Usually we don't see any out here until we come back in August. So these are pretty early for us here, even though the nesting season starts in May. Okay, remember my rules? I'm going to be walking backwards. Nobody gets in front of me. You hear me whistle, get closer to me. Now the young man can pick up the speaker.